Hey everyone, my name is Allie McDonald, and I chose to do my final research paper on this idea of the construction of a hero. So I chose 3 of the texts to talk about 3 real people and one fictional character that I feel they all 3 embody these qualities of, at first they were victims of the situations and the terrible experiences that they had, but in the end they chose and they showed how they were actually heroes, and they came out heroes from all of these traumatic experiences. They all started out as victims of dehumanization, but they came out as the hero based on the things they did, the actions that they made, and then also just their mindset on the situations that they had. The 3 texts that I chose to focus on are Elie Wiesel's Night, also Harriet Jacobs' Incident in the Life of a Slave Girl, and then also Martin Sherman's Bent. One quote that I want to talk about first is this quote from Noah Blumenthal's Be the Hero, his novel Be the Hero, and he describes heroes as heroes choose to feel others' pain and seek to understand their actions, while victims focus on their own pain and blame the people around them. And I feel like these heroic qualities that he is describing right here really are shown through these people and also this fictional character of Max, so Elie Wiesel in his memoir Night, and then also through Harriet Jacobs in her narrative. I feel like all 3 of them really embody this quote that he is talking about. And then really all I'm talking about is how these people, they care for the others that are around them struggling. They're not just focused on self. They have courage and they continue to fight through this whole thing. It's not that they just give up automatically and just take what they're being given. And then also in the end, we can tell that they believe in this change by some of the actions that they do, that they believe that this isn't what they should be dealing with. This isn't how the world should be. They believe in this change. I also want to talk, before we get into the similarities about them, but how victims are painted throughout literature in the beginning of stories, or even in, Elie and Harriet's text, their autobiography and his memoir. They still paint themselves as this victim of innocence and helpless before the unjust cruelty, and this provides the reader with this opportunity to respond in a compassionate way. Specifically from this article by, give me one second, Jerry Bryant, called Victims and Heroes of Racial Violence, the African American novel. I want to read one quote that he gives about the victim. He says that the function of the sentimental was to draw from the reader's compassion and for the weak and the helpless, the orphan child, the seduced and abandoned young woman, the pathetically insane, and the tragically imprisoned. So basically, this compassion discussed by Bryant encourages the reader to fight alongside with the victim so that they can become the hero and rise up as the hero in the literature. Now, of course, like I said, we see Elie, and he is supporting his father throughout this whole time that they're battling at all the different concentration camps that they experience. He doesn't really ever give up on his father until, he is told, he knows that this is his dad's final moments, and he kind of has to. So he has to survive, keep himself alive. And we also see Max and Bent really caring for Horst, and he tries to even give him ways that he thinks that they can survive. He gives him examples of ways that they can survive. And then also we see Harriet always caring for her younger brother, her grandmother, and even the person that she loves, Benjamin. She cares about them, and even she cares about the women that her masters were married to. She cares about them and even sees some of them as seemingly mothers to her. Because my time is being cut short, there's a lot more to this, but all of these people, and Max as this fictional character, they all embody this person within the text that they could have ended up as the victim, but they became the hero because of their qualities. Thank you. Bye.